For all your t-shirt needs, check out TeePublic's Killer Selection. Follow the link in the description. Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the newly released Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete collection. All 3 seasons, all 30 episodes on one Blu-ray set from Lionsgate. Now, this is mostly going to be a review of this set. However, I definitely want to talk about this series because before getting my hands on the complete collection, I had not seen any episodes of Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'd heard a lot about it. I heard that it was everything that an Evil Dead fan could want in a television series, granted a made for cable television series. And over the course of the past 3 days, I have just machine gunned all 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I was completely and thoroughly entertained by Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's got buckets of blood, it's got gallons of gore, it's got Bruce Campbell as Ash doing what Ash does best, which is slay deadites and spit one-liners like nobody's business. The series finds Ash many, many years beyond him being the savior of humanity. He is a middle-aged man now. He's over the hill. He's working as a stock boy, not at S-Mart, but at a store very similar to S-Mart, and he's just kind of just inching his way very unceremoniously through life until one day he very unwisely decides to speak a few incantations from the Necronomicon, which of course unleashes hell. And then Ash is back on his horse with his boomstick and his chainsaw. He's got a couple of sidekicks at his side, and they are out to slay deadites and spit one-liners like nobody's business. And when I say that this series has buckets of blood and gallons of gore, that doesn't even really do it justice. There's a lot of great practical effects in this series. There's some not so great CGI, but there's mostly practical effects here, and they are just exactly what you would expect from an Evil Dead series. Buckets of blood, gallons of gore, pints of puke and slime, and just all sorts of nasty stuff. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. And you've got Bruce Campbell as Ash. And Bruce Campbell, he's Bruce Campbell, for God's sake. And he's playing the role that made him Bruce Campbell. I love the series. Great stuff. Great supporting cast, including Lucy Lawless. You've got lots of throwbacks to other Evil Dead movies. You've got flashbacks to your Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Just great stuff here. I loved this series. Now, as for this Blu-ray release, the picture quality and the sound quality are both fantastic on this release. I'd give them both 4.5 out of 5. The presentation is pretty simple. You've got a thick Blu-ray case. Each season is split up amongst 2 discs. So season 1 has 2 discs, season 2 has 2 discs, and season 3 has 2 discs. And they are housed in these kind of flipper door configuration inside the Blu-ray case. It feels very sturdy. It doesn't feel like these flipper doors are going to break off or slide out or anything like that, damaging the discs. Overall, pretty nice presentation for the release. As far as extras are concerned, First off, nearly every episode includes a commentary track with cast and crew for all 3 seasons, which is very nice. On season 1, as far as extras are concerned, we have Ash Inside the World. It's 15 minutes and 59 seconds in length. It's an interview with producer showrunner Craig DiGregorio, prosthetic technician Mark Knight, and Sam Raimi, in which they discuss every episode of season 1, the special effects, the cast, the Delta. Yes, the classic Delta vehicle, which is in pretty much every Sam Raimi movie, is of course in Ash vs. Evil Dead. They talk about the Necronomicon, the stunts in season 1, and a lot more. Very nice sort of behind the scenes discussion of season 1 of Ash versus Evil Dead. Next up, we have How to Kill a Deadite. It's 2 minutes and 31 seconds in length. It's basically Bruce Campbell along with Evil Dead fans at various conventions discussing the art of dispatching deadites. Very nice. Next up, we have Best of Ash. It's 1 minute and 27 seconds in length. It's basically a montage of clips from season 1 of Ash doing what Ash does best: slay deadites and spit one-liners. For season 2, we've got a lot of extras here. They're brief, but there's quite a few. First up, we have season 2 First Look. It's 2 minutes and 17 seconds in length. It includes interviews with Bruce Campbell, Ray Santiago, Dana DiLorenzo, Ted Raimi, Rob Tapert, and Lucy Lawless, in which they preview the events of season 2. Next up, we have Inside the World of Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's interviews with cast and crew in which they briefly discuss the events of each episode each episode of season 2. Next up, we have Up Your Ash. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds in length, in which makeup effects designer Roger Murray and producer Cameron Welch discuss the sequence in which Ash is attacked by a dead body in a morgue and finds himself neck deep where the sun don't shine inside the corpse and how it was pulled off. That's a very interesting sequence. A very interesting sequence. Next up, we have Women Who Kick Ash. It's 2 minutes and 8 seconds in length. It's a discussion on the characters of Kelly, Ruby, and Linda with Lucy Lawless, Dana DiLorenzo, Bruce Campbell, Michelle Hurd, and Ray Santiago. Next up, we have Puppets Are Cute. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds in length. It's a discussion on the Ash puppet from season 2 with Rob Tapert. Next up, we have Dawn of the Spawn. It's 1 minute and 22 seconds in length. It's a discussion on the Demon Spawn with special effects designer Roger Murray. Next up, we have Bringing Henrietta Back. It's 1 minute and 35 seconds in length. It's a discussion on bringing back the Henrietta demon character with Roger Murray and Rob Tapert. Very nice. It's very nice to see Henrietta back. Very nice to see Henrietta back. Next up, we have the Delta. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds in length. It's a discussion on the classic Delta 88 that shows up in every Sam Raimi movie and is Ash's car in the series with Rob Tapert, Ted Raimi, and Bruce Campbell. Next up, we have How to Kill a Deadite. It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds in length. It's a discussion with Bruce Campbell, Dana DiLorenzo, Ray Santiago, Roger Murray, and Rob Tapert on the proper ways to dispose of deadites and how they pull off all the bloody goodness during season 2. Excuse me. And next up, we have Fatality Mashup. It's 49 seconds in length. It's a mashup of all the blood, gore, guts, and puke that went down during season 2. For season 3, we have the season overview. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds in length. It's a discussion of what to expect during season 3 of Ash vs. Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell, Ariel Carver O'Neill, Lucy Lawless, Dana DiLorenzo, Lindsay Ferris, and Ray Santiago. We also have Inside the World of Ash vs. Evil Dead, which includes interviews with cast and crew in which they briefly discuss each episode of season 3. If you're a fan of Ash vs. Evil Dead, here's all 3 seasons together in one Blu-ray set. Lots of extras. The picture quality and sound quality are fantastic. You've got commentaries for nearly every episode. You can't go wrong picking this up. If you did not see Ash vs. Evil Dead, like I did, This collection is your way to pick up every episode in one set and sit and watch them all back to back to back to back, as I did, and be thoroughly entertained. I'll post a link to Lionsgate's website in the description. Go over and check them out. I highly recommend Ash vs. Evil Dead. This Blu-ray set is a great way to own the entire series in one collection. Please let me know your thoughts on Ash vs. Evil Dead down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Join the $1 a month club and help support my channel on Patreon. Thank you to my current patrons: Kevin Smythe, Orc145626, B-Movie Mike, Robert Sobel, Turi Delamore, Stephen Flanagan, Lori Holt, Mitch Odell, Farron Sutton, Craig Farrand, Jeremiah Lambert, Grindhouse Grotto, Joseph Charlesworth, Chris Earls, Derek Jana, Demon Waffles, Tim Williams, Stone Gassman, Zachary Barton, Mr. Bibby 86, James Welch, Eli Geisler, Jeff Overing, Cliff Hostetter, Kyle McGuire, Jay the Stingray, Lauren Dixon, and Travis Davis. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.